Ben, congrats on the movie. I found it a lot of fun. I'm a bit of an ignorant American, though. Can you tell me a bit about your relationship with the book? Is it one of those foundational kids' books in England? I was not aware of it until I watched this
No,
film.
it's an imaginative universal fantasy adventure. Enid Blyton is known, and she's great. This is quite an obscure book of as Enid Blyton goes, but it's part of a kind of galaxy of things like that I grew up reading in beanbags with my sister, like Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy, Lord of the Rings, Narnia. These are kind of big-hearted adventures that combine a kind of domesticity, whether it's Hobbits in the Shire or Arthur Dent, kind of being quite normal in Hitchhikers, and the kind of like Narnia as well. It's all grounded and then suddenly goes crazy. And it's a way that we like to tell stories in the UK. And I think it really chimes with like the US at so like Spielberg and the amazing work on big movies like Hook and E.T. and that kind of like that adventure and danger and making new friends that makes it so appealing.
Yeah, it definitely has that ambling quality to the film. And
Mm,
the original story was 1939 it came
right.
out, and I thought you guys added so many small little modernization elements that were so smart, like the whole tech element and the kids being glued to their phones. What did you like most about just adding these small little tweaks to the story that keep it, faithful, but also update it and make it relevant to these modern times?
Well, it's really funny because Simon Farnaby, the writer of Paddington 2, he's great at adapting stuff. He wanted to have like kids who didn't want to go on an adventure to start with. In the books, they're like, "Oh, goody, let's go to the woods. Let's do our chores." Yes, thank you, mummy. They're really like amazingly dutiful kids that just don't exist anywhere anymore. And these ones are just like, "Oh God, no." And that's an exciting place because then the transformational power of adventure and imagination and risk changes them. They like, oh, they get into it. So in a way, we used it to play in a playful way. We didn't want to do a preachy anti-tech film. Like everybody needs to give their kids an iPad now and again so that they can answer emails from work that they're getting on a Sunday night. Like we live in this expectation, and technology is for parents. It's not you're not a bad parent if your kids are on the screens. It's just you just everybody's got longing. Everyone's got a longing, right, as a parent to go like, I just want that family moment. And when you see a family out to dinner and everyone's just on their phone, it is like, oh come on, I feel their pain, and like I think coming together, going on an adventure, and make it seem fun. That's what we wanted to do.
Yeah, those are wonderful points. The true fantasy in this film would be if the kids wanted to do their chores. That's correct.
They do
Completely
actually
right.
start. They do end up doing it. They're doing it by the middle of the film, the end of the film. They're kind of helping on the family project, right? And it doesn't
Yeah.
look like a chore. They're having fun doing it. So yeah, there is a bit of a that I think it helps if you're doing tasks. Like as a family, I think it's nice to do like projects. So yeah.
And my last question for you, I want to ask you about working with Rebecca Ferguson because she's just having
Mm,
the most fun as the villain. She's going all out. I can tell she was just having a
I
blast. How
adore
was it
her.
just workshopping with her?
I adore Rebecca. I adore her. She is one of the best. She's so great. And she really wanted to come in and play, and she had loads of crazy ideas. And she was like, I want it to be like, her to see her happy. I want to know what she wants. And like, I want to do a lesson where she's happy. So I'm like, huh, it could be a music lesson. So we sang this song. And Rebecca's actually Swedish, so she'd never heard Teddy Bear's Picnic. And so I had to teach her this old English song. And it was fun. And she had a crazy tooth, she a wonky costume. She was delightful and so rock and roll. What a great person. I love her.